How much this guy be doing? It's incredible how good he consistently is. Consistently.
So
he lost a winner today to Anthony, who's sitting pretty in winter semis. Right
Anthony
really proven himself. That guy is something different. That kid
a
is
player from Michigan who's gotten so good throughout the last year or so of Ultimate and doesn't really get the chance to play out-of-state players that much. And even though there's like a 10-year age gap between him and Brandon, a very similar story. Brandon has not had a chance to fight many players from out of region, but
Brandon Gordon, the best player you don't know.
He truly is. He truly is. So let's see how he does against Toes. This matchup considered pretty hard for Snake, I think universally. I have always heard that. I think Brandon's relatively confident in it. He beats our local best youngling Jetto pretty consistently, but Toast a different beast.
Those sets are so interesting.
Wow. Nice Boomerang down air raw?
Yeah, getting a sweet spot down there too.
That is tough to deal with, man.
Right. If you think about Young Link as a character, you're like, oh, this character can't kill or struggles to kill.
Yeah.
If you can kill people with Boomerang down air, that is huge for your game.
Yeah, I'm
Young Link really can't. The good ones really can kill. Good ones can kill. You watch Top Millions, you watch Toast can kill.
Young Link can kill. Safe pressure that leads into great kills at a huge percent range. You just have to be very aware, and you can't be scared to throw this stuff out. Wow, look at him go.
And having a true punish, shielding Snake up tilt, and right
that goes such a long way.
It does.
Fair into grab. Toast is playing confident.
He's really running right now. He's not getting Brandon any ground to stand at.
I don't know where he has all the Snake prizes, but he does.
Yeah, I'm unsure. Toast, a man of two regions, so that can go a long way for experience. I don't know what Snakes he's fought. I don't know if he's fought MVD or Apollo Kage at majors before, but and that's
big risk from B-Gord.
Big risk from B-Gord, but
that's what he does.
Put enough fear in Toast to not go for the F smash after.
That would have killed. that charge 25, that would have killed.
Brandon, I would say, plays very different from many Snakes you might have seen before. He's a lot more reliant on moves such as back air covering his space, and then combining moves such as back air and down tilt and very reactionary F tilts with his grenades and his explosives.
I think he spends a lot more time in shield and looking for out of shield.
He does. He looks for a lot of out of shield, but he doesn't get antsy. He's always had that playstyle, but recently I think he's got a lot better because
there it is.
So smooth.
Even.
Wow, got even already? It's really hard to quantify Brandon's play in a few words. It's very unique for a Snake, I would say.
Somebody who sits in shield a lot but doesn't get grabbed a lot.
But he does he does a lot too.
Yeah. He's making it it's constant landmine. Very
conscious of his disadvantage, which I think is so important for a Snake player. I agree. Knows when to go high, knows when to go low, knows when to cover himself with C4.
He's so good at all the technical stuff too. He gets everything out every time. You never see him flip up on that. He's so consistent on all that.
Such a tricky setup that Toast actually finds himself getting around.
He's getting hit with a lot of his own grenades, though, I've noticed.
I think the threat, a fire arrow closing space on him, makes it hard to avoid the whole little trap behind him like that.
Absolutely. All right, this is anyone's game. The one hit from Brandon to get stage control, and
the downer on no tech.
No shot downer.
Young Link is such a menace on PS2, and it's hard. He has strengths on many stages that it's hard to say, oh, you should ban PS2 against Young Link. But a lot of these top Young Links are so good at using the platform to extend their kill confirms.
It's a great height for Boomerang and for Bomb and for fire
into down air to react on that small platform with that strong move that sends upwards.
And it gives you more effective range for those kills too, because you can get your close little setups, but you get that fire arrow, Boomerang, or Bomb from farther into that perfect little awkward height where they got a tech, and then you have an extra second to be there and hit something off the tech instead. Extends the range and the everything.
Yeah, Kalos and Town platforms, it's not that height, man, but Fire truly doesn't. It is, yeah.
Perfect little sweet spot.
But Brandon, a PS2 enjoyer. Brandon loves PS2.
Nonetheless. As snakes do,
yeah. He certainly does.
I like that Toast keeps coming forward on that second grenade throw forward. He's one forward, he comes and gets that grab. Right, sometimes last game.
Look at that turnaround grab. It's waiting for the get up attack. Brandon's very aware right now.
Grenade can be so frustrating because even just the toss does 5 damage, but you can abuse that toss because it doesn't do knockback. You can run in and get that.
Who has it?
It's on Brandon. It's on Brandon now. It's going back and forth.
I don't know.
I lost it.
I lost it too.
Who knows?
Okay.
The back air.
That's big. Setting up ledge trap from Snake is just huge.
If he's able to get Young Link off stage without a jump, just fall down and drop some back air.
Really
destroy
good patience from Brandon.
Really good punish from Young Link. Down or out of shield from Snake. so good in how fast it is, but you need to be confident with it, because if it doesn't work and the opponent is very aware that it's about to happen and they got away from it, they can react to it happening.
They got all the time to get to right where they need what they need to use.
And that's exactly what happened there. Good grab. There.
Understanding.
Forward air. Grab.
Crazy conversion. Advantage from Toast.
Unbelievable. Toast has got mixed, man.
Understanding the character so well.
Yeah, truly.
He uses grab on Young Link so well. I feel like some of the others are afraid of it because, oh, it's laggy, it's my tether. But he's so confident
look at that.
time.
Look at that. And it always leads into something. Ooh, those air combos. I was excited about that.
That was a ZSS kind of air.
Yeah,
for real, for real.
The fall of forward air.
I never see Young Link use that like that. That was crazy.
Toast cooking this game.
Whoa.
It's alright, Snake's fine. Back here.
Igor's looking for whatever
Snake's
he's firing now. Need something. Dash attack showing a little bit of antsiness. Wasn't looking to do too much for him.
Yeah, I agree. Brandon looking kind of antsy.
That's a common Snake bad habit. You get antsy, you start dash attack.
And I think
maybe not every one of them, but so many of them.
Playing Brandon from 2 years ago to now, I think he's gotten so much better about that. But when you're fighting someone you haven't played much, wow, look at that. That was a Falco edge guard from Snake. How often do you see that?
With an activity between a tether. You can do it as anybody who's got it.
Okay.
Good nair.
A lot of damage.
Oh, no dash attack, though.
Got to fall on a down air.
Look at the spacing of the down air, though.
Wait it out. Wait it out.
Okay.
Brandon momentum. Really dangerous with momentum and stage.
A little. Not going to find it the second time.
Surprise, no back air. Dude,
Beats
these
up
nairs. Yeah, what the kicks.
It outranges it, bro.
Oh, but he was looking for out tilt.
I feel that a skill tree unlocked a new move this game. What's going on?
Yeah.
Brandon,
Love that grab.
looking at how he's going.
Oh
to
my
find this
God.
Nice.
uphill.
Look at that movement, like fade back, jump in, facing the other direction, reverse C4, jump away, detonate. Crazy.
Making this game feel like his a little bit again after a pretty rough start.
Brandon is a beast of momentum, but
Convert off
I
something
like the
there.
decision to go for back air and not try to do too much.
Need to.
So much damage going to pile off that little thing.
Young Link.
140.
Those look so good at this matchup.
He does.
Very snake specific things
Yeah,
he's doing.
Brandon knew that he was good there. Wow, down there, so good.
That was such a classic down. It wasn't like I got like the conversion to like the sweet spot.
Just fall on.
That sounds like a classic. You're playing Link, you hit down air because it's out.
You hit down air and they're
the
like,
Link down air.
They're not gonna juggle me now.
No sir.
Young Link's especially good. The strong hit stays out forever. The second hit stays out even longer. It's really not that laggy. It's fast.
Deceptively
He's
large.
small. Yeah, it's like the sword is large, but the hurt box of the character is small. Honestly, I think one of his most underrated moves.
You use it smart, you use it right, you get so much out of it.
Yeah.
Especially situations like that, you know, you're trying to find this kill late, everything's exploding.
Everything sure is exploding. All right, Brandon down 2-0.
He found a lot of momentum that last game.
He
Even though he
sure
didn't
did, yeah.
come out with it, we saw him really learn from
Back
it.
air.
Oh,
All right.
the spike.
Dude, I think Brandon needs, and I'm sure he would agree. Let's see if he can get a back air. I'm not going to argue with Nikita.
He's got to get into Nikita this set, though, I believe.
He went for the grab knowing that the up smash, the mortar was falling down on him. And he got it. And he gave him grab armor. Yeah.
That's good counterplay to it. It's like Snakes in a shield there.
Good land shield, run up grab. Really good stuff.
So consistently punishing Snake down there. So much harder to do than to say. Toast really been executing it so well. Shield. That's the kind of shield, you know. It's just like, hey, I've got anywhere to be. I'll wait.
And didn't do it when it didn't work out. He didn't do anything dumb after it. He didn't do anything antsy.
Got out of there.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do.
That's very aware high-level Snake play.
I think Brandon's playing with his grenades a lot better this game.
Wow, look at this! Bounced it down like a basketball, dribbled it, and played very comfortably. Nikita's incorporated right now.
I don't know, maybe Toast is feeling impatient or something, but
Thinking of like LeBron
it's
James.
just it's so hard.
Brandon's just covering so much, and all these hitboxes.
He's got to close it though. He's got to close it.
You're Brandon. This is the moment where you need to make him play your game for the mental battle too. At this point in the set, like you need to
back air, dude. The patience from Toast waiting up the back air.
nice little Snake moment.
That's it. I mean,
Yep. That's a guaranteed kill, 190.
he had a couple of ways
Yeah,
to
he had
kill
like
him.
4 ways to kill him.
Yeah, good old Snake.
I like doing grab up. Takes the longest.
Oh,
Makes you feel
forward air.
He's
He tied for that,
dead.
and it's even. Young Link, man, so strong.
Maybe.
Oh,
That was like
He punished
propaganda
that.
that this character can't kill or something.
good back air. There.
Go for tech chase there. Just kind of bounce the position instead.
Brandon doing a lot of like dropping Nikita right in front of him. Just to
Good down
be
air.
annoying.
I feel like ledge trapping could be really huge. Like just traditional trapping ledge traps, not letting Youngling get off, could be huge if it goes right. But it's not happening.
He's been committing a lot, like going off stage with like a narrow.
Yeah.
He's missing these ledge traps that could net him.
Because Youngling can struggle to get off ledge a little bit. I think that's one of his more legitimate weaknesses. But especially if he just did some classic up smashes, down smashes kind of thing.
Snake does not struggle to keep you on the ledge. That's for sure.
Yeah. Good nair, catching a jump high. Wow.
Getting the way of Cypher.
Yeah, the hitbox staying out long enough.
Good nair.
Wow.
Just went out for it.
I don't know if Brandon wanted to be facing that way.
Yeah. He had to air dodge in or just keep falling, and then Toast recognized that very quickly.
It's already do or die for Brandon Gordon right now.
It is. Wow, that arrow was on fire. If you charge fire arrow, it gets increasingly just
The particle
lit
effect
the flame, yeah. 2 bombs?
Pressure on his shield.
Wow. You know
Classic
what?
spot dodge up tilt.
Yeah. Good for him though. He's been getting grabbed in that spot a lot, and I think that was a very intentional spot dodge.
How much damage with bomb? Totally optimizing this like Cypher and flying away is crazy.
Yeah.
Extra 10% every time. It adds up. Much as like something like Brandon's gonna fly away from you. It adds up so fast.
Yeah. It really does.
These trades are actually kind of good for Brandon because it puts him in a better
50-50
situation.
landing, more or less. The platform
killed.
Wow, dude, did you see? He like picked up the grenade on the platform, ran away, and then chucked it back at the perfect time. Up air.
Everyone's alive.
Brandon needs to play perfect.
All the way down for the out smash. Though.
But Toast caught him on the landing. Tough 3-0. Toast played phenomenally.
It's like every little answer Brandon had.
Yeah.